Welcome to Adom Home Cooking. Today I'll show you how to prepare your goat stripe. You know, we call it SHAKI goat stripe. I also call it the towel. You know, the stripe from goats. It's nice when you cook it well. What I do is when I buy it, I try to clean it well and keep it in my refrigerator. So when I'm ready to cook my okra or stew, whatever wache stew, I just take it from the freezer. Because when you buy it fresh like this, sorry to say, it smells a bit. It smells. So what I do is I just boil water in the kettle. This is boiled water from the kettle. And you know, because the goat eats so many things, that's why it smells. So I put the SHAKI in hot water, boiled water. I dip it in water like this. Not for too long, just for about a minute. Then I transfer it onto my chopping board or plate. Because I don't want my chopping board to smell. I can still clean it, but I do it like this. Then I leave it to cool a bit. After it cool a bit, that you can touch it. It's not too hot for you. You just use your scissors, your fish scissors, to cut it. So I'll first cut it into smaller size. You know, because it's quite big. It's this big. So I'll cut it all up like this. And what I do is, because I dip it in water, I will now use my knife to scrape the back. You know, because the food that the animal eats, that's where the food is stored. So sometimes when you don't wash or clean this SHAKI well, you'll be eating stone. Your teeth will be crushing stone when you are eating it. So when you soak it in hot water, you'll be able to take away all this, you know, dirty skin. And some people like it with the dirty skin like that. I don't. So I scrape off the dirty skin. Then I use my hand, my fingertips, just to pick, you know, some of the unwanted stuff that I don't want to see in my food. Take it out like that. Like this one, like this. Let me show you. It's easier when you cut it into smaller size. Then see, you see it's becoming white now. But some people also say, oh, when you scrape it like this, that means you are taking the food out. But to me, I don't want this bit. That's why sometimes when you eat it, you bite into stone or something like that. So that's how I clean my SHAKI. I use the knife to scrape off the inside bits like that. You can't always get all out, but you know, it's just a way of making it cleaner. And then after scraping it, then you look inside like this bit. You can see some of the skin of the goat, or not the skin, the inside bits that you don't like in your food, or you don't want to see. See this one. Then you use your hand to take off all the unwanted parts. Look like a fat, the fat from the goat, or some of the unwanted skins. So you peel it off nicely. So now this is my SHAKI, the goat stripe, all clean now. As I already mentioned, you don't need to get rid of all this brown stuff, but just make sure you scrape it. And if it's easy to come out, you come off like this. You see, even though I still have a bit of it, but with this I know that my SHAKI is very clean. It's all clean up like this. You know, so that's what I do. So when it's like this, I'll now use my scissors or my knife. It's easy to cut with scissors. I cut it into tiny bits, then I keep it in my refrigerator. I don't like it big. I just want to take one and put in my mouth, so I don't cut it too big. So I cut it all up like this and I'll put in my refrigerator. So when I'm about to cook, I'll just take it and season and add to my fish or my meat or whatever I'm cooking. Because when you come back from your shopping and you just leave it like that dirty in the freezer, remember when you are going to cook, it will be a bit difficult because you are now going to defrost it and now start all over again. Clean it before you use it to cook. So what I do is I scrape the back off and I use my hand to peel or to take away all the unwanted parts that I don't want to see in my food. You see? So it's all nicely cleaned up. So this is my own way of cleaning my shaki. This is how I do it when I come back from shopping. I clean it up like this and store in my refrigerator. So when I'm ready to cook, I just add fuel to my soup or my stew and cook it there till it's tender. And it's very nice. It goes really well in your wache stew, your okra soup and all that. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.